Hey everyone, welcome back. Nick here. Sorry, first of all, sorry if my voice sounds kind of weird. Just coming off of a cold, and I'm at that stage where I still have a little bit of a cough, and my voice sounds like I've been chain smoking lately. So, apologies on that. But anyway, today, I got a package in the mail. I bought some comic books off of eBay. Some Superman comics, because Superman's my guy, and some older ones back from the 90s. And I like the newer Superman stuff. I'm not really following it. I don't know, I just can't get into it, and I guess I'm at the stage where I'm just wanting to go back and get stuff from either my youth, or plug in holes, or get whatever. I don't know, not that the newer stuff is bad. I don't know, I'm just not as interested in it. Now, before, like, you youngins are like, oh, you're just an old boomer. One, I'm not a boomer, though. My mentality sometimes thinks I am. If you like it, it's great. I'm not criticizing that. And for those older folks who are like, yeah, that's right, all the new stuff sucks and the old stuff is great, you might want to pump your brakes until you find out what I actually have purchased. So as I mentioned, I'm a Superman fan, and I've kind of gotten nostalgic for this guy, Electric Superman. Remember him? Everything that was wrong with 90s comics in one big story arc. Superman gets electric powers. It's been a while since I've read some of the stuff. Was water his kryptonite? I don't remember. That'd be kind of interesting. I love this figure too. I got it back in the 90s. Look, for those of you who can't really see, look at that focus there. They just painted over a regular Superman figure with a new color scheme. That's glorious. We're just pumping the figure out. You can even see his where his shorts and belt would be, which this character did not have. That's great. Anyway, when I was a teen, that Superman book came out, kind of got me back into the character after the Death and Return storyline. And I like, in fact, I have here the glow in the dark Superman 123, signed by Dan Jurgens, the writer of the book. And did he do some of the art? This is definitely a cover. I can't remember if he did the interior art, and I'm not about to open it to find out right now. But I've had this for years. Got Dan Jurgens to sign it at a convention a few years ago, so that was fun. Ron Frez did the interior art for this, so I'm sure Jurgens had a hand in it. Doesn't matter. I'm rambling. So I kind of want to go back and collect some of those. The grand scheme of things, it wasn't that many issues. I collected the first arc or so, which is, I don't know, 10-ish, 12, 11 issues or so. I don't remember how many it was. But I got the first batch, and I kind of want to go back and fill some blanks. As I just kicked the camera there. No earthquake. But anyway, the final arc in that, and I haven't read it, so I don't know what it's all about. It's called The Millennium Giants, and someone was selling like the last bunch of issues on eBay, which was exciting for me, for a really good price, because some of the issues that are in here can fetch a pretty penny. And I'm going. I don't know if you saw a weird edit there, it's because I think I accidentally flashed the address. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to open this up and find out. I gotta say, the selling on this, I bought this and it shipped out way faster. It came back in earlier than I thought it would be, so that's exciting. We'll see what the quality of the books are. Quality is in what condition they're in, as opposed to whether they're good or not. So we'll find out. Open this thing up. I'm sure someone out there is like, no, you're going to cut the comic. It'll be fine. Trust me. Oh, wow, he packaged these. He's good. He must be a regular eBay seller, because I got the official eBay packing slip on here. Oh my god, he shrink wrapped this. Or not shrink wrapped. Hope you didn't shrink wrap it. No, the paper that's like shrink wrap. Saran wrap this thing is really good. This is the exciting sort of content that you crave, isn't it, Internet? Alrighty. So I'm not sure what order these go in off the top of my head, although they do have the little triangle era. You know, one of the reasons I wanted to collect these single issues is this thing's never going to get reprinted. I know the first batch of issues for the Electric Blue Superman were reprinted in a collection, but it was book 1. It's been a couple of years. They never made a book 2. And I know DC is starting their version of the Epic Collections, which they're calling DC's Finest. And they're going to do Superman. At some point, they're going to come to this era, but who knows when that'll be. Superman has like 80 years of comic history to get collected. That's going to take who knows how long. 80 years, I guess, to collect it all. Alrighty. No bag and boards, but that's okay. Let's see here. Alrighty, so... Oh, that sucks. It's kind of bent, but... No, beggars can't be choosers is a good deal. So the first one I'm going to... Steel 50. Now this is an exciting one. This is how I came across this bid. Is that this, I guess, Steel was a low print run. And anytime I find it on eBay, it's pricey. More than I would prefer to pay, but I was prepared to. But then when I saw this deal, like all these books were like $10 plus $10 shipping. Good deal in my opinion. Little bent in the corner there, which sucks. But again, I'm not necessarily reading for the investment, because if you're going to get rich off of comics, good luck. But more for just reading thing here. So, okay, Steel 50, Superman Action Comics, 744. And I don't know what the Millennium Giants is about. I know the story is in here, but yeah. Adventures of Superman's 557. Again, a bent in the corner there. Is this other one bent in the corner? No, it's not. They all seem to have like the same Gap commercial on the back. 90s, man. Supergirl 20. Now, I actually have this one. I bought this one at a comic book shop a while back, I think for $3. But it was part of the lot, so you know. Oh, here we go. Different ad on the back. Superman for Game Boy. All right. Man of Steel 78. Aquaman 43. This is one of those more rare issues that, like, this storyline had tie-ins with other characters, so Aquaman was one. I wonder if it was this low print one to begin with, and the fact that it was connected to Superman made it more. It's interesting. The Superman comics have like a more of a smoother, glossier paper. Aquaman here has more of the newsprint paper. Both are direct sales, meant they're in comic book shops. I wonder what the difference is. Alright, Challenges of the Unknown. Another one that's kind of more difficult to come across. Number 15. And the cool thing is these all form like a big image all together. So, Superman 134. Cool. And then the final issue here, Teen Titans 19. And I think that's all the crossover issues. I have a big Excel spreadsheet because I'm a dork. And I gotta do things like that. Which reminds me of a douchey story I have, which I won't bore you with right now. Some other time. No, I'll tell you. I was at a comic book show, and I always have a list with me of comics I want to get. And I asked one guy, hey, in this booth, like, hey, how are these comics organized? Like alphabetical, by character, randomized. And the guy turns to me, you gotta get a list, bro. And I'm like, what? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm a list. All I do is make lists. 9 issues here that I got for originally $9.99, so $10 plus shipping, which was about $10 as well. I'm happy with this. This is a good add to the collection there. Can't wait to update the spreadsheet. And when I get all of them, I look forward to reading them all. Reading the whole storyline of Superman gain his electric blue powers. I know the problem that this will cause is that I'll read this and I'll want to start filling in more gaps of my collection around this time, because This is when I was growing up, and that's what happens when you get old. You get nostalgia from when you were a kid. And, yeah, this is not helping my case with not buying things. But there we go. All right, well, I got some reading to do. Actually, I don't have reading to do because I don't have the whole storyline yet, but I will get it eventually. But, yeah. All right, well, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.